No longer greatness has arrived. Welcome to episode 466 of The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players. I'm your host, Joseph, aka Mr. Badbit, and it is here where we chat about the latest and greatest in all things PlayStation each and every week. And this week is this very special week as we chat about everything shown at the State of Play, Hunter's Gatherings reveal, and Highguard seemingly on its way out, and so much more as we do it live each and every, usually Wednesday night, at youtube.com/PS Trophy Room at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and on podcast services the very next day. Alongside me, the greatest co-host, whoever is, whoever will be, Mr. Kyle Stevenson. There's too many games, man. You kidding me?
What do you mean there's a new God of War to play right now?
And it doesn't look great.
Whoa. Hold on.
Right off the rip.
Hold on.
Like, how much is that God of War game, you thinking?
Well,
I think somebody said $29.99.
Yep. $29.99? Too rich for my blood.
That's what they said.
Too rich for my blood.
How long do we think that game is?
Sub 10 hour long. Right?
No, I could see it being 15 to 20. It's a Metroidvania.
Oh, true. Okay. All right. Well, listen, I got some of the combat I have a lot of questions about. I get the art that they're trying to go for, but listen, before I talk about my skepticism and all that, we got a packed show to talk about. We are recording literally as the State of Play has ended. Also note, I'm cold. I have a cold. I may cough. I may sneeze.
I have cold.
I have cold.
And it's the best. So bear with us. Bear with me. Thank you. All right. That said, before we square up this State of Play, it's time for a Patreon pitch. Of course, the reason why we look so good, we sound so great, is because of your patronage over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. I want to thank our newest members, Big G at the bronze tier, Lord Dialot at the silver tier. I want to thank our premium producers, Todd Burwitz, Caleb Cook, Toxic, K-Rock Kiddos Cullen. Our platinum producers, JC, Jedi Master N, Cowboy Danger D, Jonas Young, The Green Gorilla Gamer, Chaotic Monkey, Ryuko Kill 90, Stephen Flesh, Strubles and Bits, A. Aaron, Bertos Maximus, Tommy, Chris, Hybrid 748, Matt Valdez, Silkanet, Decimine, Mitchell Gramling, Mike Thomas, Gregory Holmes, and Manix Vizia. I want to thank our gold members, Jesse Garcia, JB, the Purple Monkey, Hyde Indoors, Katie, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Diaz, Marcus O'Neill, The Red Arrow, Ageless Hermit, Androsaur, Astronaut Jr., Winter Gamer, Stingray X, Robbie Bobby Miller himself, Brenton Zachary, Final Fan XZ, Hambone, JD Dillinger, Stone Cold E.T. Oh, that one really stretched with my sore throat. N. Johnson, Sean McKenzie, Rick Arrington, Matthew King, The Overlord, Dewan A. Raksha, Drellish, Rick Davis, Steph Meldiner, Samuel Nessling, Maximum Carnage, Michael Hassett, Drug Prowling Wolf, Battered Haddock, R. Lee Upper 90, Bonnie Barefoot, and the Lord Commander Suddy. He's in the backpack this week. I just felt like it. Your generosity is the reason why we can do all this cool stuff, like our plans to go to PAX East, and our mission to get to SGF is all funded because of your generosity over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. So help make our dreams a reality. We would greatly appreciate this. And like I say each and every week, we truly could not do this without your patronage. That said, Kyle Stevenson, let's thank our YouTube members. Take it away, good sir.
You got to give me a minute. I'm still reeling.
What do you mean?
I don't have it up.
Oh, I thought reeling over the comment that I said the God of War game looks a little mid.
No.
$30 is a lot. You're asking for a lot for a Metroidvania. $30?
But
$30?
no.
It's not really Santa Monica making it.
You're
paying an extra $1 for the brand name.
Joe.
Paying an extra $10 for the brand name.
Joe.
Kyle Stevenson?
You think it should have only been $20?
I think $20 is a steal. You kidding me?
Okay, a steal, but
Yeah.
not what it's valued.
And I mean, listen, Hollow Knight, that's $20 right there. Silk Song, $20. Can't argue with that. You telling me this could come up against Hollow Knight?
Okay, but I also wouldn't have been mad if Hollow Knight was 30.
But that's the steal and the deal part of it. You know what I mean?
He's just being Joe just to be Joe at this point. He's doing classic Joe.
Do you have your steak in front of you?
I am. I'm cutting it like.
It's
Yeah,
so
exactly.
hot. I can see the steam.
Oh no! Actually, that is my humidifier.
Oh,
I
I
am-
was like, holy shit! How
Yeah.
hot is that steak?
It's coming up like I'm about to like enter SmackDown.
I was like, Joe, what did you
Yeah.
do?
Guys, I have literally the generic cold, but I've been coughing and sneezing all day, so I have the humidifier blowing right into my nostrils. It's been
The generic cold, but he
Yeah.
texted us yesterday. I might have RSV. I might
may
have
have.
COVID.
Well, no, they
And then
tested
he's
me.
like,
They tested
I
me
looked
for
it
that.
up online.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
okay, dude.
Well, I'm sorry, Google led me astray. Who knew Google Gemini and ChatGPT would be wrong at times like this? Who
You know
would have
who's not?
thought?
You know who's not wrong? Our YouTube members. Shout out to
Okay.
Disa Hauer, Laura Liston, the
this
Coach
guy's
Completionist, Mr. Light, Freight Conductor, Shrubbles Bits, and Tommy. Get a trophy next to your name in our live chat here on YouTube, as well as your name green to show your support for us each and every week as we talk about the thing that we love the most, which is PlayStation and video games. And what do you mean there's a new God of War today? What do you mean?
What's the thing in the Matrix? What's the line that he says? It's like, this is a steak.
I don't know.
Tastes like a steak, looks like a steak. or steak must be a steak. Matrix 2000. Kyle Stevenson,
No idea what you're talking about.
it's time.
I don't either.
That's a famous quote. Trust me on that. It's a famous quote from The Matrix. Trust me. The guy from The Sopranos says it. He goes, looks like a steak, smells like a steak. A steak must be a steak. All right. Time to square up the news, Kyle Stevenson. We got a few items before we talk about the state of play. So take it away.
So wait, we're doing the story stuff before State of Play.
So, yep, story stuff before the state of play.
Gotcha.
Because I have it all through Wario. Shout out to the GOAT.
Okay. In case you missed it, it wasn't in the State of Play, which I thought was weird.
No.
But on the PlayStation blog, Horizon Hunters Gathering was announced. This article comes from Heather Wald over at Games Radar. Horizon Hunters Gathering is a new game from developer Guerrilla that was just recently announced, but unlike the single-player open-world RPG entries we've seen from the studios, with the likes of Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, Hunter Gathering is going to bring us a co-op action-adventure. It came with an official reveal trailer and a PlayStation blog post. Blah, blah, blah. As a group of heroic hunters who will face up against the dinosaur-like machines of the world that are said to be deadlier than ever, the debut trailer gave us a glimpse at the gameplay with different characters boasting varied fighting styles. Along with the new art style it's rocking, some familiar faces making an appearance, including Aloy, who's said to be the leader of the team, and more insight from the development team. There's already lots to unpack, so if you're looking for a helpful recap, you're in the right place. You can go to the article and read it all. But yeah, New Horizon. Looks like Monster
Gang.
Hunter. Not happy.
Yay!
I mean, what's there not to like? This is a New Horizon. Looks just like a Kyle Stevenson.
Sure. But what have I been saying forever? It's co-op. I don't want to play co-op Horizon. I want to play by myself.
So you can. There is a single player mode
Sure.
that you get to play with AI companions.
Okay.
Yeah, but if it's meant to be a co-op game that you can
Yeah.
just play single player, it's still like listen, it doesn't look bad. It just
No.
does not look like it's for me, and that disappoints me because I'm selfish and I
Right.
want a game for me.
Well, that's what a lot of to kind of go on what you're saying here. It's like a lot of people are like, this doesn't look like Horizon. Like Horizon
Right.
has this look, and this doesn't like. It looks, kind of like Into the Spider-Verse level, like kind of like the purple and green, not so much shell shaded, but like maybe even akin to like was it K-pop Demon Hunters type of aesthetic that they're trying to meet here. And yeah,
Or-
this is very go for it.
If this was just Horizon Mobile, I'd be totally okay with this art style if it was specifically an app.
So expand. So this art style gives you the ick.
it doesn't give me the ick. It just, like you said, it's not the Horizon that we know. So even if you wanted to create a game like this, you would have been more likely to get somebody like me into it, and probably Kyle too, if it still looked like the quote unquote regular Horizon with this style mechanic. When you have this type of art style, it's just too different for what I want. So if that were to be the case, I would say if you're going to make it that different, make it a completely different thing. Make it a mobile game, make it an iPad game, make it whatever. But I don't know. I wish they would have kept the original art style just to make it more cohesive. I that's probably a minority opinion.
No, you're very much in the majority here.
Like it's cute. I just spit French fry everywhere. It's cute. I like the art style. I just don't like it for Horizon.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from, which like again, I like the art style personally. I just don't think it fits Horizon and what I want to play in Horizon. But I am shocked that this isn't the other Horizon multiplayer games aesthetic, and that Guerrilla's own co-op Horizon game isn't the way that one looks.
Right.
You know, it looks like they swapped what it
Also, why is that lady's head so tiny?
I'm sure I'll check it out because I love Horizon so much. But it's I don't want to say I'm bummed out. I just don't want them to
look how little her head is.
It's very little. I just don't want them to oversaturate with too much Horizon.
Right.
Which, unfortunately, that ship has sailed.
You know what that reminds me of?
Go for it.
This reminds me of when Rage. I loved the first Rage.
Yeah.
It had such a unique aesthetic. And then Rage 2 was very much like this, like popped full of color, cartoony. And I was like, that's not Rage. What is this? And it felt completely, it did not feel like a Rage game. And I beat it and it was fine, but it wasn't Rage. And that's what this feels like to me. It looks cute. It's probably going to be fun, but it's not Horizon. And I wish they didn't try to make it Horizon.
But it does give me some excitement because it is the Guerrilla team making it. Mm-hmm. And they're super talented. So that gives it more of a plus for me. So
you're not more upset? Because that would make me, if I was in the upset crowd, right?
Oh,
it would make me more upset that they're not working on Horizon 3. They're working on this instead.
Sure.
That's true. But I'm also like, yes, I agree with that too. But I'm also a proponent for if a studio wants to make something, let them make it so they don't get burned out and that it doesn't get too, it doesn't get too oversaturated, but that doesn't help anything here. So like, as long as this is what the team wanted to make, it could be a good thing for them to switch it up for a little bit and then get back into Horizon 3. But if this is like a top-down thing, like, hey, we need you to have a multiplayer game, do this. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know
I'm
where.
Also doing a 4D chess move, right? Like, what if they want to time Horizon 3, the proper entry, to whenever the show is ready, right? And that's further away, and so they want something Horizon in between. That's tiny, little, probably not possible because this game's probably been in development for a long time. But I could see that being a reason.
Yeah, since 2018, they've had a small team on it, and then the main team moved over to this game, and they are working on 3. It's just a small team.
Yeah,
working on it. So, yeah. Now this game, also, I don't know if it said in the article, because if you guys don't know, since we're recording it live, I'm also eating dinner at the same time. Oh, it's the hosting quality of me, let me tell you. I know I get it, so unprofessional. But this is in beta. And the first play session is at the end of the month. They're looking for people that are interested in it. And the game style is very much from what it sounded like to me. This sounded like in the 9-minute demo here that they had. It very much is Monster Hunter meets Night Rain, where you're going into the world on this time limit. You're fighting all these monsters. You're looking for upgrades, and you're pretty much from one monster to the next until you get to the biggest one on the map. Is essentially what it is.
You know what this art style is? What was that Ubisoft game that was like the ancient Greek one? And you were
Immortals Phoenix
Immortals. That's what this is. That's the art style of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that said,
Kildane in chat also mentions Dauntless, which I did see that comparison out for a
Yeah.
while ago. People
Yeah.
love Dauntless, so if it's close to that, I could see it being good.
Yeah, it's just it is a bummer. It is a bummer because I would rather them be working on Horizon, but I'm also with Lightyear. It's like if this is a game that they want to make, let them make it. I don't know. I'm of many minds. It's like I think I'm at this point where there's just so many games to be played that I'm like I'm actually good with waiting on Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same exact time, it's like, but yeah, I am bummed that I will be waiting an extra at least 5 to 6 years on a Horizon 3. And when I say it out loud, it's like, PlayStation, what are we doing here?
And
Why aren't we giving Guerrilla enough support where they can make both these games? I don't know.
My fear is too, if you have too much release for Horizon, people are going to be over it by the time the Horizon 3 comes out. Truly. Like, I know that sounds awful, but like you said, there are so many things to play. There are so many games out there. There are so many franchises out there. If you oversaturate with Horizon, people are going to be like, and maybe not, because they're going to want to know how the story of 2 ended. But I feel like there was already a decent amount of the audience that didn't love where the story of Horizon 2 went, where they were already kind of like, now you're oversaturating the market potentially with more Horizon stuff. So now you're going to have those people kind of be like, whereas I don't know.
And it's just like Horizon. People love to hate on it. Like,
yeah, I feel like I'm being hyper cynical, and I don't want to be that way either, but it's just, it's not what I would have wanted at this point.
No, because like, here's the thing. Like, I love how they opened it up. They're like, hey, we're still making single player games. This is just a passion project. We wanted to make this, right? But double down on the fact that like we are a single player studio. Don't worry about it. But I think what you said, like, it speaks here because it's like, yeah, but that's okay. It's cute that you want to do this. I don't want it. And I think like the reaction to it is kind of telling. It's like 21,000 like 97 right now dislike. That's, using the little add-on that I have here. It's like that's a Concord. That what other games have we seen that has massive dislike ratios and come out on top? We're gonna talk about it in a second here with Highguard. Like, I don't know. This game has a mountain to climb. The only thing that gives me promise is that the team is looking for input from the audience, the folks that are interested in this are willing to give it a chance. And I think that's the only kind of benefit this thing kind of gets. I don't know. What say you, Kyle? You think this thing's got DOA or what?
I would never say something's DOA. It's just, I think this is possibly, I think along with Fair Games, the last of that era of Jim Ryan wanting multiplayer projects, and a lot of them. So I wonder if this just had too much sunk into it and they just didn't want to get rid of it outright. I'm being way too cynical, like you said, but it's...
Yeah. Well, and again, too, I think because months ago at this point, we talked about what we would like to see in a multiplayer Horizon game. And we had some ideas that we were I genuinely was excited about. There are some great ideas that we came up with, that other people came up with, that would have been so cool. And then to get that was just totally not on my radar, that I was just like, oh, it just wasn't what I would have expected at all from a Horizon multiplayer game. So I don't know.
Yeah, it did. I don't know. I'm interested in it because I do like the take. Again, I've played Night Rain, so I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'll give this game a shot. But the reaction on it online, I just truly, unfortunately, I don't see the runway for this game being that long. That said, Kyle Stevenson, let's talk about short runways for video games. This story over here, I just added into the notes. Some unfortunate news about Highguard. Take it away, Kyle Stevenson. Take it away.
Okay, give me a second to open it up.
I'm so sorry.
Highguard developer Wildlight Entertainment confirms layoffs at the studio. In the original story, developer Wildlight Entertainment released its free-to-play raid shooter Highguard last month on January 26th to mixed results. Now, just a few weeks after the game's launch, most of the team has reportedly been laid off. That's according to former Highguard level designer Alex Grainer, who posted on LinkedIn, stating, quote, "Unfortunately, along with most of the team at Wildlife, I was laid off today," end quote. In Grainer's post, he says this layoff, quote, "really stings as there was a lot of unreleased content I was really looking forward to that I and others designed for Highguard. If we take his words literally, it sounds like content might never be released, which would be shocking but not unprecedented in this industry, which has been under constant disruption due to layoffs." And in an update, Highguard developer Wildlight Entertainment has released an official statement on social media confirming the layoffs at the studio after several staff members began sharing news online that they had been let go. It did not state how many employees are affected, but this news comes after level designer Alex announced that he and most of the team were laid off. Wildlight also states that a core group of team members will continue to support Highguard, though it was not stated how the rollout of its content roadmap will be affected. The statement reads as follows, quote, "Today we made an incredibly difficult decision to part ways with a number of our team members while keeping a core group of developers to continue innovating on and supporting the game. We're proud of the team, talent, and the product we've created together. We're also grateful for players who gave the game a shot and those who continue to be a part of our community."
Light, what went wrong, dude? It seemed like everything. I don't know. Was this just like social media preparing to hate the thing, or is this just,
I think it was a bad mix of things. I think we just have too many games that are similar to this right now that are good, that are really good, that people are loving. So it's an oversaturated market with really steep competition. I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot by not going fully in one way or the other with their marketing. I understand Jeff Keighley wanted it at the show, but if their original plan was to shadow drop it, they should have stuck with the plan. Or if they decided to pivot and have their announcement be with Jeff Keighley, then they should have gone all in on marketing. I think having one teaser thing with Jeff Keighley and then nothing did them no favors. Not that caused them to fail, but I really don't think it helped at all. Versus if it was just a shadow drop, at least you would have had the excitement around it to hype it up at the beginning. But the show and then ghost strategy, I don't think worked very well, because then you showed and then you had a void for the toxicity to take root, and then you were fighting against the toxicity. And it really did, unfortunately, internet culture right now, like we said before, is to just hate, because for whatever reason, the internet equates cynicism with intelligence. And people think that the nastier they are, the smarter they are. The nitpickier they are, the more intelligent they are. And so that's what we're seeing. And they were definitely victims of the hate train. So I think there's just a lot of things happening. And then unfortunately, I think people just didn't love the game style at the end of the day, because you could have had all those things go against you, but if it's a great game, it wouldn't have mattered. And I haven't played it, so I can't say whether it's great or not. But from what I've seen, there was just too many things within the game that people were like, it's fine, but it didn't do anything new or unique or exciting enough to capture the player base.
Yeah.
So I think if you really wanted to find success with it, you needed to stick with the shadow drop so that the hate didn't have time to take root and put people off of it before it even came out. Push people into playing it right at launch, and then I don't know, have a slightly different build for things.
Yeah.
I think the 3v3 was challenging with the map size based off of what I heard. And then they did change it to 4v4 or 5v5 or something like that. So I think there was just unfortunately too many things that were not in their favor that happened, and it kind of just all dogpiled them.
Cal Stevenson, think Light's onto something? Do you think Keighley is the kiss of death? What are you thinking?
I did not say that.
You are in rare form today,
Dude,
Joe.
I'm in excellent form. I've never been.
It's because you need to eat. Eat your steak and be quiet.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Stop trying to be the people that we hate on YouTube. Okay? Don't be that person.
Joe's
I'm
hangry.
saying women shouldn't vote.
Women shouldn't play video games.
Whoa.
Get in the kitchen.
Exactly. Wrong place to put the input online when it should be behind an oven. Come on, man. Come on.
Where am I? What's happening? No, I
By
don't
the
think.
way, our sponsor is Turning Point. Continue, Kyle. So that from our sponsors. Watch is not synced right, the audio.
And our
Tune in
first
next week for
advertisement is from Kid Rock.
Yeah, I was gonna say tune in next week to our new theme from Kid Rock. My name is Joe. No.
Well,
God.
Joe, if women should be in the kitchen, can you go make me a steak?
Yeah,
Oh!
dude. Yeah, dude.
Joke's on you. I'm too dumb to get that joke.
No, Keely's not the kiss of death. I think I'm with Light. I think it's just too many multiplayer things at once. I disagree with how they handled the marketing rollout big time to be silent until, what was it, 3 days before the launch or something like crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have had pumped things out in between then and launch, take advantage of it. I think that definitely hurt. But also, like, screw the management of that studio. It's
Really?
not going well, so, like, goodbye, everybody? Like, that's kind of messed up.
And so fast. Again,
Yeah.
give your game time. It was the same thing with Concord. Give it a minute. Give it a minute.
I don't know. It's just...
Well,
No, don't you me. Are you serious?
well, let's take a look at these Steam numbers. Let's take a look at them. It's not good.
You are being the guy on the internet who takes a look at Steam numbers.
And guess what? The guy on the internet that looks at the Steam numbers from time to time looks at this and go 1,800. Like, do you not think they plan on having a little bit more than 1,800 people playing this game at once?
Sure, but
2-3
this
weeks in
is
the launch?
also give them benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
These numbers are not fair because this is after they announced that everyone's getting laid off.
Okay.
So why would you play a game?
When
Yeah,
did they announce
3,000.
it?
It's almost double. Yesterday, yeah.
Okay.
Again, you're being the YouTuber that
2,000.
nobody likes. You're making me angry.
No, listen. Look at this. There is truth to this. There is truth to this. The week after your game releases, you're at 8,000 concurrent.
I agree. It's dire.
That's dire numbers. So, like, what were their? My argument is, what were their expectations for this game?
That's
Was
what
it
I
also
mean.
on console?
Yes, and like
Okay.
even if it like what were your low numbers? What were your medium numbers? What were your high numbers? Like, like it's I don't know. Continue, Kyle.
But again, that's why. But that's why I'm angry at management, right? If you can't set your own expectations, and then it was what 2-3 weeks later. Oh, guess what? Everyone's gone. That's shitty.
Mhm.
That sucks. You like who said that you had to launch now? Right? Like just because the opportunity that Keely had in front of you and you wanted to take advantage of it, well, guess what? You didn't take advantage of it. So I don't know. It really sucks.
Well, and we're seeing this across the board too with unrealistic expectations for initial player counts. Like I understand we hit some pretty high highs. Certain games have blown out of the water, sold like hotcakes. In COVID, numbers were way high. That is not where we are right now. And I understand that when you reach that peak, you want to get back there. It's the same thing with like my gaming YouTube channel. The views are like, I'm lucky if I get 1,000 views on my gaming channel right now. But my peaks were like, I could post a video and in one day I'd have 50,000 views. I see those. I'm like, I want that again. That's not attainable anymore. It's just not. You have to go in with correct expectations. And I understand it's all about the money, but like you said, what did you think you were going to hit when you launched this game? What was your goal here? And was it realistic? Because it probably wasn't. And we're seeing that across the board. That's not a Highguard, a Wild Light issue. That is an across the board issue with people expecting too much.
And I think you guys are both 100% right. Jokes aside. I have this theory, and I know it's very pie in the sky, very like, utopian, but like I do believe in the premise of like a good game finds the audience. I think a great game breaks through the noise, right? Because I think the number one type of the best type of advertisement is the one that your friend tells you about, right? It's that word of mouth. And so, like, for example, I know I say it every week.
Arc Raiders.
Arc Raiders, right? This is a game that has sold 14 million units. And it's not because it had a huge, ad push, right? It did something genuinely unique, but it did something even more than that. It was a good time. And people are looking for, I think, if you're going into this competitive market, that's all about shooters. It's all about, it's all about your Call of Duties, your Battlefields, right? And your Fortnites. You have to do something that is genuinely different, but also you can explain it in 30 seconds and people just get it. I've never seen a trailer for Highguard and understand what the hell this game is.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
It just seemed like a hodgepodge of different ideas slapped together. And it's like, okay, you did something unique and you did something different. Don't get kudos for that. Right. So I think for Highguard, I think if it was at the Keeleys, right, and it came out and it proved people wrong, I think you'd see those numbers back up. Like, I think the game would be a success. The problem is it launched in a year, Call of Duty, the biggest Battlefield launch ever, Arc Raiders, all these these games blowing up.
Marathon's in a few weeks.
Exactly. You're in this tight window and you're free to play. And as much as that's a benefit because you get people in the door, but if no one's buying those skins, no one's engaging with your microtransactions, and you're rocking 1,000 player count on week 3, I don't know what to tell you.
But also, why? I guess this is my naivety with not understanding game dev. So you guys would probably know more than I. I would feel like I've already have a sunk cost. I've already lost this money. I have no hope of gaining this money back if I lay off the entire studio. I do have a chance of making this money back if we slowly continue to make small tweaks, and you can have a No Man's Sky situation. Look at that. That game launched. People hated it. Mm-hmm. They detested it. And now people freaking love that game. And they're so excited when new content drops and they're making money and I think they're being profitable. So like, why all of a sudden just jump ship without at least attempting to write it first? You're already in the hole. Like, I guess I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. There's probably a reason, but money isn't easy, but
yeah, I'm with you. And there is a thing where like, I don't know the number and I can't assume what these people's roles were at the studio, but a lot of times the studio will just have people contracted to work on it, and this could also be a thing, just choosing not to renew their contract and their contract was up soon or whatever, and
like layoff through attrition. That
exactly kind of
happened
thing
with me with teaching.
Yeah. So it happens a lot. I'm with you though. I kind of wish they said something. Listen, launch didn't go the way we wanted. Let us cook for a little bit. We'll see you soon. And just kind of an extra, but then you run into Marathon and you run into all these other games and stuff. Yeah. So like 4-Loop, right? That we just saw in State of Play. Like these types of games are not slowing down at all.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
It is becoming way too much. So I understand the challenge. I still don't like it. And
that's the thing. I don't know what the answer is. Unfortunately, it just doesn't. From an outsider who hasn't played it, it just didn't seem like a great game, and that's obviously the core of the apple here. But like, it's disappointing to have it be shuttered so quickly and to not at least give it a chance. And I said the same thing for Concord too. Yeah. Like, it's sad.
It's just the not what's the opposite of hesitancy? Quickness.
Yeah.
Eagerness to pull the plug so quick. It baffles me. It just baffles me.
And you don't want, like, there are so many people who are like, oh, I failed, I deserved it. Like, you don't want things to
No.
fail. You
No.
want more competition. Because that's what makes games better. And yes, with competition there is going to be failure, but I just wish it wasn't so quick to failure, you know?
Agreed.
Yeah, and the people would cheer for it. It's weird. That's a
Yeah.
weird thing.
Yeah.
Because I think you're right. Like what you said earlier. It's like, just because you're crude and you're crass or whatever doesn't mean you're the smartest guy in the room or you saw this coming, you whatever. As my Steve Austin air comes in here. Look at that. Jesus, I'm about to enter
You
the
have a
ring.
pet dragon over there?
Something like that, yeah. But yeah, like it is just, it's sad to see. I think this calls for the industry truly has to stop trend chasing the ways that it's going about it. Because I saw people like Chris String is like, the problem is there, back in COVID, everybody was throwing money, right? This is a Christopher Dring games business. Tweeted something along the lines of like, now those people with all the money in the world that all these big investors throwing their cash in, well, they're not seeing the returns and they're exiting. And now there's less money in this industry than ever before and people are scrambling. But when I see games like Highguard or Concord, it's like, well, what do you think's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
It's incredibly, you're going up against Fortnite. And that, like, so to me, it's like, well, how are you shocked at this? I'm more shocked that a game like Arc Raiders is thriving. I'd be surprised if Marathon we're not having the same story about Marathon in a month. Truth be told, right?
But that's why like Horizon Hunters terrifies me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because what happens when that game does not sell the way they want it to?
Especially with you saying that it's like the core Guerrilla team. Are you going to tell me that if that doesn't go well, they're going to let go a lot of the core Guerrilla team?
And that's the thing,
that
core Guerrilla team,
the crap out of me.
And they're supposed to be a tentpole franchise for you.
And that's a core team that has been bred to make single player games at this point. And I know they've done the pivot before, but I'm just saying, like, it's right now that's a huge risk and a huge bet. Mm-hmm. And yeah, no, I mean, I think we need more like these small games like Kina out there. All right, gang. That's a little bit of flash news. Kyle Stevenson, let's enter the media tab. You said you got some news for us.
Sure, I sure do. I forgot what they were. A couple things before we get to the media tab. I put this one in just for light. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Awful PS5 Dino shooter Code Violet will get a sequel for some reason. This comes from Liam Croft over at Push Square.
Is this a money laundering scheme?
I don't know. The poor PS5 dinosaur shooter released last month. It was a bad game. That doesn't mean it can't get a sequel, though, as Team Kill Media has today announced Code Ultraviolet. The follow-up is possible because of the overwhelming success Code Violet has apparently experienced. So, if you're not familiar, Code Violet is currently sitting at a 29 on Metacritic. So, it's getting a sequel.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Well, this could be easily explained. Us PlayStation people, we buy our games. I am becoming every internet chat.
You are. The reason I bring it up because Light picked it in Fantasy Critic, and I wanted to.
But just like how? Huh?
Again, somebody who didn't have proper expectations, but the other way around, and they don't care. And they're making another one.
But how do you say it was successful? How many copies did you sell?
I don't know. Well, as GD said, it's probably AI. The sequels didn't probably cost a whole lot.
I mean, it's probably a whole bunch of asset flips that they bought from Unity or something like that, and they're like, okay, here it is.
Could be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But wild.
Wild stuff.
Another one, this shocked me. Yesterday, the dark magic wielding warlock class confirmed for Diablo 4 and is out today in Diablo 2 Resurrected. This comes from, you didn't hear about this, Joe?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Robert Ramsey over at Push Square writes in, as promised, Blizzard will be introducing a second class to Diablo 4 through its upcoming Lord of Hatred expansion, but the surprise is that it'll also be made available in Diablo 2 Resurrected. The Warlock class fights evil with evil, wielding dark magics and a bitterness for the cold. If you've been waiting for an edgy style of play, this is almost certainly it. The Warlock will be available later today in the aforementioned remake as part of a paid DLC pack Remake titled Reign of the Warlock. Also, Raul Coley is voicing the Warlock in Diablo 2. And then the class will arrive in Diablo 4 on April 28th. So I thought that was fun.
That's awesome. Holy shit. So two classes in one expansion pack?
Yeah. And then updating Diablo 2 Resurrected. That's kind of cool.
Holy shit. That's awesome. Oh man, we get the paladin. Oh my god. I hope this expansion comes with a platinum.
But now we're on to the media tab.
Okay.
God of War gets more casting news. We got our Atreus, Callum Vinson, a young actor known for his roles in Chucky, Poker Face, and as a young Jason Voorhees in the upcoming Crystal Lake series. That's pretty cool.
Is that why he looked creepy in his picture?
Probably.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Looks soulless.
And then finally in the media tab, Jason Momoa will star in the Helldivers 2 movie. Aquaman star Jason Momoa is part of the cast leading Sony's own Helldivers movie adaptation, which hits theaters on November 10th, 2027. Justin Lin, having directed many previous Fast and Furious films, has signed up to perform the same role on Helldivers for PlayStation Productions and Sony Pictures. In some strong casting, Momoa will play an unconfirmed role in the Helldivers film. Hot take, I hope he dies immediately, because I think that'd be funny.
That would be hilarious. You get this big Hollywood actor, he's here.
That's the way you do it, though. That's
it's a Helldivers movie.
That's the way you do it.
It
Absolutely.
has to. God, I really want this to be a whole bunch of just a whole bunch of people we know. Michael Scott, boom, you know what I mean? Like all that type of stuff. That's cool. Where we at with this? Are we having hopes? Because that's genuine good talent. Jason Momoa, Justin Lin, they know how to make a good action movie. So yeah,
as long as it's like the source material and it is silly and doesn't take itself too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it.
I'm all on board. I'm all on board. All right, gang. Listen, you waited long enough, and now it is finally time for a new segment called. And brought to you by a troll in the chat. That Sony state of plur or third party was doo-doo caca. We are breaking down the Sony third party state of play. He's just jealous because there was no Starfield in here.
Listen, Joe, don't rub salt in the wound.
And listen, I was bummed too. I was really thinking Microsoft would make an appearance here.
Starfield.
But instead, we got a whole lot of stuff. Let's start with the first game that we saw. Kina.
Love it.
Stars of Kosmora from Ember Lab coming out in 2026. My word, Kyle
PS5 and PC.
PS5 and PC. That's right. We again, I don't know any press releases that may confirm it to other platforms. So this is just strictly what we know. Again, straight up reacting.
Yeah. PlayStation Studios branding with this one, so they're helping publish it. And oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think that this was a thing. I'm so happy to see Kain back. That first game is so special. If you have not played it yet, please play it. The only downside, and Light, you picked it up in the trailer, I don't see Rot. I want my little Rot friends. I see a couple little friends down there, but I don't know.
An alternative to the Rot, as long as we can collect a little thing and find them hats.
Yep. Yeah. But that's a cute as hell companion.
Yep.
The dog fox thing. Yeah.
We love
Genie play Kana. It is so
so good. It plays like one of the a PlayStation 2 platformer. That's a compliment. I love Kina so much. I have the platinum in that one. Next one up. Right off the rip, Ghost of Yōtei Legends coming out March 10th. Okay, for free.
Yep.
And the kicker here, gang, you're fighting the demonic versions of the Yōtei 6.
Love it. Love it.
Love it.
4-player co-op.
Yeah. Are we going to be playing together? Can we see a stream of that?
This is a multiplayer game I'm all in for.
We need to get the trophies. We need to help each other get the trophies for it.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming you guys have the platinums for Yōtei?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm going to get the platinum when I eventually finish it.
Yeah.
Which will be soon. So yeah, we need to get that so I can have 100%.
Yeah. This
and
is
also,
so.
maybe we can play the Tsushima one too because I never played that.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah. It reminds me of the old like Gears of War horde mode almost in a sense. In a sense, you get waves of enemies and you're fighting them on these old mini maps. Yeah, man.
Joe, the way you said that, my brain heard Geezers of War,
Probably
and
did.
now I want a Geezers of War game.
Yep.
What's that?
Where it's old people, you have at least one person with a walker, one person in an electric wheelchair.
Yeah.
I need that. Someone with a cane with tennis balls on the bottom.
They got to extract, but it's like
They're dragging an oxygen tank behind them.
Someone make this game right now.
Well, I was thinking they got to extract and then they got to hit the button. Like it's like they got to get on the chairs that go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone make this game.
Absolutely.
I mean, someone throw me 100.
Your health pickups are Jello you find on the battlefield.
Oh my god.
Yes. 100%.
Depends or armor.
Stop.
Clip that.
Fig Newtons. You gotta find Fig Newtons.
Yeah.
Anyway we can. All right.
Where's my apple juice? Okay.
What's that? Death Stranding 2 coming to PC on March 19th.
Nice.
This is a weird one. Okay. Unlocked frames during gameplay.
Sure.
Ultra or widescreen support.
Still looking
Upscaling
pretty.
frame generation.
Sounds like typical PC stuff to me.
Yep.
But it is saying like here's the better version.
But they can be with depending on your PC.
All right, fair enough. It's just crazy to see where PlayStation is now.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, before they're like, hey, 505, we don't want to be any part of this. And now it's like, add on PC. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Excellent game. One of my games of the year last year. All 7. All right, gang. A look at For Loop. This comes from the creator of Left 4 Dead. This is one of the Bad Robot games that we saw at Jeff Keighley's show, where you're printing yourself out. You're fighting hordes of, instead of, zombies, it's aliens. How did you guys like this one? Because I know we were down on it at the Keighley show. So I want to know what changed your mind on it. Like, what changed your mind on it?
I'm still disappointed it's not Left 4 Dead. I will always be disappointed it's not Left 4 Dead. But this trailer got me much more excited for it than the original one. I loved the fact that they showed the different ways you can go about doing things, the different strategies, the different tech and tools. I think it looks like it could be fun. If you have like a base group of friends to play with, I think it's probably going to be a good time. I don't know if it does things differently enough to stand out in this market that we have right now, like we've just been saying. But it looks cool to me. It looks cool to me. And I keep stuttering. I feel like the fact that it has the love from Left 4 Dead in it makes me hopeful.
Yep.
So yeah, I am cautiously optimistic, although I don't know how much of it I'll actually play.
Yeah. I was saying like it gave me Helldivers vibes. Like seeing that grenade just thrown where it's like, here's a grenade that just teleports an enemy to a random place on the map. It's like, that's a lolzy good time. I like that.
And you get that by picking a plant that you can encounter in that. Like, I like that.
Yeah. 100%.
And you choose the thing that you want to do and the goal you want to have. I think that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. What say you, Kyle? Are we killing some Zed here? These alien freaks on day one?
I'll wait for you guys to tell me if it's good. It didn't sway me either way. I think it's a much better showing than last time we saw it, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it was a fun looking trailer. But I also got tricked with Back 4 Blood. Yeah, it could be.
True, I did too.
I got
and
tricked
then I
with
hated
Back 4
Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not that it was a bad game, but I hated it because it wasn't what I wanted.
Yep.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, gang. What about this one?
Hey,
we saw more Pragmata.
Awful trailer.
Terrible.
I mean, awful because like it's the story, but everything I've heard from people that played it, you two have played it. The gameplay, the action is what is selling me on the game, and you didn't show me gameplay in action. Granted, the demo's available now that you can play. Totally fine.
Yep.
But You should have
didn't
showed a
need
little bit
this.
of it.
We didn't need this.
We didn't need that.
It didn't add anything. It didn't bring anything to the table. If you wanted to announce a demo, you could have done a quick 10-second shooting, whatever, and then poof, demo now. And I think that would have been much better.
100%. How about this one? Another Resident Evil 9 trailer, huh? Come on.
I can't be any
We're
more
gonna
hyped
keep
for
you, little
it
girl.
than I already am.
I know, dude. I'm so hyped.
They're going back to the RPD? Are you kidding me?
I mean, that's what they say in the trailer.
I think I would have preferred if they, again, made this one a little bit shorter and just showed like 2 of the scenes and then opening up the doors to RPD.
Yeah.
Or just say a demo's out. I don't know. We've seen this so much, but yeah.
We didn't need to see that much more of this. And that's how I feel about Pragmata too. Like I don't know. Maybe because I've already played it, so I'm already sold on Pragmata. Maybe other people need to see more Pragmata, but
And I'm gonna assume everyone that is listening or watching this now after the state of play have watched the state of play.
Yeah.
But I feel like the RPD moment would have been cool to experience for the first time while playing the game.
true.
And also Leon taking off the glove and looking like he's infected with something could have been a nice reveal while you're playing the game. Because now I'm thinking, okay, when I see Leon, you think it's a dream sequence?
Dream sequence.
Unless the only way I'm okay with that is if it's literally like the first 5 minutes of the game.
Yes,
which
fair.
is what prompts the game to happen.
Totally fair.
Enough.
That's the only. But if not, what a way to spoil things. But also, I was confused because I haven't played all of the Resident Evil games, so I was like, "Shit, wait, what did I miss? where have I been? What's
I don't know
happening?"
where this takes place canonically in Resident Evil, so I think you're fine.
Okay.
All right. Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered comes from Crystal Dynamics.
Cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Oh, and on March 3rd. Look at that.
The cool thing about this is they said in the state of play that in this remaster, they will have a demo of an unreleased sequel that never came out, which I think is really, really cool.
That's neat. I like that.
I need to go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go for it. Brigandine. Brigandine. There you go. Words. Abyss. This is a strategy tactics game. Look at it. Look at Kyle.
Look at it.
Anime boobies.
Sure.
All right. Woke is dead. We love that. Hey, speaking of being woke is dead, Dead or Alive 6 last round announced for PS5 and it comes out on January 25th. New costumes, new characters. Wait a sec.
June 25th, by the way.
Sorry, what did I say?
January.
July? Oh, okay. Yeah. New costumes, new characters coming through future updates. Free-to-play version will be available at launch. And gang, there's a photo mode. So, you guys have been wanting to goon while taking virtual photos and you're all out of space out of that Stellar Blade hard drive. Well, now here's your chance. Get yourself a new SSD because there be ladies doing kicks and stuff.
Hey, but that's not all.
Oh, yeah?
On to the next one. A new Dead or Alive is also in development. What a screenshot they chose to put up, Wario.
God bless.
Yeah, I'm not a Dead or Alive person, per se. This is awful. 2 guys just on that screenshot.
I just missed the boobs.
Oh, gosh. Is that what you think? Is that what you think?
Well, don't change the screen on my account.
All right,
good thing you're back because you said in the state of play you are a Dead or Alive person. So
yes.
You played it when you were younger.
I'm a poser, okay? Just like I was with Star Wars. I don't remember which number it was, Dead or Alive 4 maybe, where the final boss was a blue alien thing and like a tank floating around.
Bless.
Yeah.
I played the shit out of that one. I played through every single character's story because I thought it was the coolest thing that when you got to the end, you saw their entire movie. That was so cool to me. Yeah, what gameplay? Also, I love how as soon as they're like, "Oh, we have photo mode," I'm like, "Oh, that's going to be used for nefarious purposes," and then they used it for nefarious purposes themselves. I was like, they knew what they were doing.
Yep.
1,000,000%.
Love that.
There was 2 plot points right there for you. What do you mean?
There you go. Plot? You don't need any more. Hey, Kyle Stevenson, this one's just for you. Control Resonant.
It's for me. It's for all of us. It's for the world.
When I think of Remedy, I think of you first.
Thank you.
Control Resonant coming out in 2026.
I think this might
Guys.
be
Guys.
maybe not the best trailer of the show. It's up there
Oh, okay.
because it showed to me what I wanted. I wanted to see how this game is going to be different from the first Control. No gun, we're not Jesse, more of an action, soulsy action kind of thing. And I'm all in for it. Seeing Dylan here do the Inception thing or the Doctor Strange thing and landing on a wall building that is sideways and just like fighting enemies there and then doing it again when he hops off is so cool. I just hope that we probably are, but I want to be back in the oldest house for a little bit too. I just don't want to be in the outside. But oh my God, give me more. Still 2026. Don't have an exact date. I'm sure we'll get the date at SGF, but day one, day -1, whatever. Remedy, give me a code. Like,
I'll play right now. What do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? I'll do it. Light, what say you on this gameplay you saw here?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this. I am really nervous about not having the gun. I know it's going to be fine. Like logically, I know it's going to be fine. Yeah. But when I think Control, I think of that gun that changes to the different types of guns and like your different abilities. And yes, it looks like he's going to have different abilities and stuff, but I hope it doesn't feel too different. I think is my reservation. I am definitely excited for it. I think this looked great. It was a great trailer. Definitely made me at least want to replay Control at the very least. But I just hope it doesn't feel too different with a different location and a different type of combat and weapon. I think it's going to be great though. I hope it's not less of a me game because of those changes, but we'll see.
Sure. Oh man. Yeah. No, I'm there with you. Cause, a little bit, it looks like Devil May Cry a little bit, right? In terms of like the action, portion of it. It also looks a little bit for like I said during our stream, looks a little bit like, Infamous as well. So I'm curious, and I'm at the same exact time, I love that Remedy is doing this. It's just a totally different game. It's just like, will it speak to me when I'm actually playing it? But man, the concept is fucking wild. You're shifting around the world. Like,
so cool. I don't know how they do that though. Like from a development standpoint, how the hell do you do that? That's so cool to me.
Like, are you building you got to be building the world in like a hollow, like square, right? Like, you know what I mean?
I have no idea. And also the enemies look so freaking cool.
Oh my God, they look demonic.
And this fight here is giving me vibes of Nameless Puppet from Liza P and like Millennia from Elden Ring. Like it looks like it's gonna be a tough fight, and I'm here for it. God, Control's back, and I can't be more excited. Oh,
we're so back, guys. We're so back. This kid.
Give me a good collection edition.
Yeah.
Come on.
The boobs are always back.
Oh yeah.
No matter where you are, they're there.
We can't see these scroll by too fast, but Joe bookmarked that post. He's going back later.
Let me just get
to the moon.
Just kind of all right, thank you. Crimson Moon comes out in 2026. This is a new game.
I thought it was
probably monsters. Yeah. All right, cool beans.
That's cool.
Looks interesting. Hey, you know what actually got me here? I'm not kidding you. The latest look on Beasts of Reincarnation out on August 4th. I know we saw it during the Developer Direct at Xbox's thing. There's something about the gameplay here when you're switching from the doggo to this lady with the hat. It looks pretty cool. I'm interested in it, and I love seeing Game Freak do something that obviously, like, you know, they're still they love their creatures, right? But like, it's something outside of Pokemon. You just don't see that enough from him.
Did that sway you at all, Late? Because it still looks the same.
Yeah,
what we just saw.
It looks like it's going to be a good game. I don't think it's going to be a me game. I think it would be the same thing as what was that one where she was hornily sliding down the ladder? You know,
Stellar Blade.
So it reminds me very much of Stellar Blade, which again, fun game, but not a me game. I think that's kind of where this is. Like, I'm definitely intrigued by it, but this would be a game that I purchase. I play for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I never touch again.
All right. Well, what about this one, Kyle? I think you're kind of interested in this one. This one is a little one. Oh, sorry. Wait. Sorry, I got distracted by the game that I wanted to share to you first.
You got distracted by the
Rayman.
Pokemon.
Shh. You don't know that. There's no proof. Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition from Digital Eclipse out tomorrow, physically on June 26th. Includes a lost prototype and an interactive documentary.
This is the original Rayman is a game that I did not play on my PlayStation. I played on my computer when I was younger. And I don't think I got very far at all. It's like most games when I was younger where I have such fond memories. Yeah, exactly. That's also me with like Glover. I remember playing Glover forever, but I never got super far in it. Same thing here. But I've loved all subsequent Raymans and as I got older. So the exciting thing here is the documentary on Rayman, and it just shows me that they haven't forgot about my boy. Even though Ubisoft is a shit show currently. This is exciting. And then it's out tomorrow too, which is again, no, stop going down.
What? Oh my goodness. How did we get there? It must have been a malfunction.
But yeah, it's what a great week in video games for sure.
Oh my goodness. All right, how about this one? How about this little fella?
The fact that I thought that was Santa. I legitimately was like, Santa Claus? And then it was Mina the Howler. I'm like, oh.
That's right. That's right.
Awkward.
So, okay. Game shipping out now in Spring 2026. So sometime between March and June, this game will be here, right? Exclusive PS5 demo available tomorrow. Kyle Stevenson.
Well, remember before when I was like, oh, I got some exciting news to share about one of the games? We got a press release, 6 on Indie did about Mina, so I'm going to read you the press release.
Ooh. Okay.
After more than 6 years of work, Yacht Club Games is in the final stretch. Mina is their most ambitious game ever. Its massive, densely interconnected world spans dozens of distinct regions and contains more total screens than the entirety of Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. If you're unsure of what that means, this game is bigger than every Shovel Knight game combined.
Wow.
It's massive. Across that world, players will face more than 25 bosses and mini-bosses, discover 60 trinkets, upgrade their weapons, grow stronger through a full level-up system, explore New Game Plus, and experiment with hundreds of gameplay modifiers. The demo will also be available from February 13th, tomorrow, to the 27th. The demo features the game's opening stage and concludes with the first major boss fight. Progress made in the demo will carry over to the full game. Make that more common, please. I'm so hype. Mina is incredible. Play the demo. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm crazy. I can't wait. Good on you, Yacht Club. Can't wait.
Yeah. God bless. Love to see it. Neva Prologue. Out February 19th. This is how she finds her doggo. I'm not going to play this game. I'm too emotionally delicate.
Well, you know the doggo survives in this one, though, because there's a sequel. So I feel like if you were going to play any of them, this would be the one to play.
This is before the events of Neva. So
it's a prologue. Fine. Yeah.
It might make you teary-eyed for another reason.
Exactly. No, I'm good. No, you want to hear something really cute? You want to hear something real sad? This is why I'm very delicate. While I was out at CVS and they were too busy screwing up my medicine order, and I'm not going to get it until tomorrow, a guy came in with his service dog. The service dog looked just like Marty, right? My old pup. And I was staring at him for a good 30 seconds because I was like, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then like the guy looks at me because it's like I've been looking at this dog for a minute now. Like it is weird. And I just stare up to him. I go, he looks like an old friend of mine. Aww. And then he's just like, yeah, good dog. So I'm like, the best.
Very sweet.
I cried in the car. All right. So Yako, sorry. Let me Yako Shinobi Ops out 2027. I like how he said something really heartfelt and then I went straight into sorry.
This is from Tenchu Veterans.
Oh, okay.
Who made the Tenchu games. Cool. I'm really intrigued. I'm not a stealth person, but I like the distinct visual styles of when you get up and close. It looks kind of more modern, but far away, it's a little bit more like retro looking. Okay.
It
looks cool.
And
All
it
right, we'll
looked
see.
kind of like each character had a different type of play style, which was intriguing to me.
Yeah.
All
Big
right.
time.
That's interesting. Like, did this catch your eye? Because I thought this was like all right, it's not for you guys.
Shinobi or Project Windless?
Shinobi first. Project Windless in a sec, yeah.
Yeah, this is one where it would be perfect if it came to Game Pass, because this is another one where I would want to try it, but I don't necessarily want to buy it because I don't think it'll be a game that I play all the way through. But I'm definitely intrigued and I want to try, especially if I had people to play with, aka you two.
Hey.
Because I do enjoy a good stealth mode. I've never just played a straight up stealth game, but I do love a good stealth. So
yeah,
it could be fun.
Okay.
But I don't know if I would buy it. I don't know if I'd buy it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, no, what's that? It's 2027, so we got time to think it.
Got time.
Mull over. All right, how about this one? Project Windless. This I was thinking it was like Path of the Exile for a second. That's what it was giving me vibes of. We see this lady, this horde of like undead things, and I'm like, we're in this jungle. I was like, okay, this is something. Then all of a sudden we see you're a big giant chicken man, but also kind of like a badass. And it's maybe a Dynasty Warriors where there's like 1,000 guys on screen, but you're swinging away. I don't know. Like, is the chicken man to hear you out? Because honestly,
I mean,
he's
possibly, maybe.
I mean, look at how he grabbed that guy's face.
Like, pretty muscly.
Right? Look at this beefcake. Didn't skip any day.
I've had weirder ones, so but it genuinely makes me want to replay the Chicken Little game. Oops, I just flung French fries everywhere.
That's fair enough.
Chicken Little.
Yeah, it could be cool. It doesn't necessarily look like a me game, but could be cool. Definitely caught my attention, that's for sure.
100%. Yeah, it looks like an action game mixed with a Dynasty Warriors type aesthetic where you're fighting 1,000 guys, but then there's just one big guy on screen and you're fighting him, and that's where it shifts into something like a Stellar Blade or something like that. Yeah. Kyle, what say you? Does this do anything for you, Chicken Little?
I think it looks cool. I don't trust it though.
Why?
Because it's from Crafted.
Okay.
And they just recently, a few months ago, said that they are now an AI first company. So I'm not sure what we're seeing had a whole lot of human hands made from this.
I would say it does.
Really? Can you scroll back a little bit until the giant ship in the sky? Because there's something I saw that confused me a little bit. It's at the beginning. It's at the beginning.
It's at the very beginning.
Right when he comes out of the smoke.
He comes out of the smoke.
Yeah. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep going. Yeah,
right here?
Right there. Yeah, just let it play. And I want you to look at the rudder of the ship in the sky.
Okay.
The one on the right. It kind of comes out of nowhere on that ship.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be a shadow too, but it looked weird. I don't trust it.
You know what? Let me ask. Chat GPT.
Don't ask AI.
You're feeding the beast. Don't do it.
Well, no, okay, fine, fair enough. Keep your secrets.
But I mean, it looks flashy. It looks cool. If it's not, awesome. But after they very proudly were like, we're AI forward now. I don't know.
I do think it would be funny though if this is AI forward. And at the very beginning of the trailer, she said, "We are the people of the water." That's just a little ironic.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
Yep. Artificial chicken man, says Stefano. God bless. I mean, listen, it looks good. I doubt this is like AI stuff, but
I'm also not a Dynasty Warriors fan either.
Okay, so. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I definitely think when we talk about like the AI stuff, I don't think any of that's coming to fruition, bud. I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Okay.
Truly, I think the fear's overblown, justified, but that baby's about to pop. Sam just said, "Hey, we're gonna put ads in ChatGPT," and he literally said a few years ago, "If I had to put ads in ChatGPT, this thing's dead." So, trust me, it's not going well. That said, it's going real well.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Galactic Racer. This one had all of our jaws on the floor.
Oh,
this one, Hoo-wee. Trying to get it up here right now for the live viewers. Here it is. Lucasfilms or Lucasfilm Games, and I want to make sure I get the developer right here as well. Secret Mode as well. There you go. So, yeah. Any thoughts on Galactic Racer Light?
I am not typically a racing game girly, but I am 100% going to be playing this.
Yeah.
I am like, I've always considered myself a Star Wars fan, but I haven't actually really seen any of the Star Wars movies from like stem to stern. I've seen a couple of them, like episode 1 I saw at midnight release in theaters when I was like 7 years old when it came out.
Oh, yes.
And I've seen bits and pieces of all of them, but I've never actually like watched them all. I'm mostly a Star Wars fan because of Disney. So like I have a bunch of Star Wars merch because I would get it for my trip to go to Disney, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I have fond memories because my dad had like a Yoda statue in my house growing up. That was like a life-size Yoda statue and stuff. So I am now currently, sorry, this got long-winded. I am now currently watching through all of the Star Wars films.
Oh, that's awesome.
From beginning to end. And I am obsessed. I am loving them. So the fact that we are getting more Star Wars, and it's so cool watching the movies for real for the first time after playing Star Wars games, because I have lore from those games. So I'm watching these movies and I'm like, holy shit, that's why that's like, oh my God, that's where that's from. Oh, wow, that's so cool. So like, I call myself a Star Wars fan. I have like fond memories of specific things with Star Wars, but now actually watching the films and understanding the lore and recognizing it for more than the flashy like saber fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this.
The 100%. And I think for me, I want to know about you, Kyle. For me, it brings me back to a kid playing pod racer on the N64, you know? And so like, this is it. Like, this looks so my speed. And it just looks visually like the sequel trilogy, which I also very much enjoy. So I don't know, Kyle Stevenson, what say you here, bud?
I think it looks great, but also just real quickly, I did some look up of the last game we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it was initially announced like 3 or 4 years ago, so that is most likely not AI. So I will eat crow on that one.
That's
okay?
what I was saying. Yeah, because I'm like, that had to be
And
a few years back.
Future ones though, up in the air.
Up in the air, skepticism. Yeah.
But are you kidding me? I'm all in for this. It's in because I have the Games Radar article of all the rundown of all the games announced, and they put it best. This reminds me of Burnout, but this is in Star Wars. And the only thing I'm bummed about this, not enough pod racers I saw. I want more pod racers like that. I want more of that.
That's Bulbas, man.
I know it's the Bulbas, and I'm very excited. Again, seeing 2026 is just blowing my mind.
It would be cool if, depending on what planet you're on, depends on what you're racing.
That would be fun.
Oh my God,
like
yes.
Tatooine is your pod racers.
That'd be
but
fun.
Then like it looks like you're going to multiple planets, so then you have a different type of race.
Can you rewind a little bit, Joe? To that ship landing on...
the Corellian Star Cruiser?
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
It just looks like the Millennium Falcon with like 2 rocket boosters on the side.
Yes, it's their Corellian ship.
I'm not that deep into the lore of Star Wars, so I don't know.
They make the best vessels in the galaxy. You see the planet for the first time in Solo. That's the first scene. He's with...
No spoilers, because I have to watch that coming out soon.
Cersei, right?
So funny enough, you want a funny story? Okay, so you know how they're doing like popcorn tins and stuff? Like they redid it, but for a while it was like you could get a tin and a giant thing, whatever. I got a solo popcorn tin for when I was seeing a different movie, because they were just like, that's just the tin that they had, and I was just collecting tins. So I have this. I use it for storage for my desk, but I haven't actually seen the movie yet.
Hot take: Solo is a very good film. The hate is unjustified. Yeah. It only gets hate because The Last Jedi was a bad movie. Okay.
How dare you?
So now we're over with that. We're sharing this again. 007 First Light out May 27th. Please stop showing more of this. We get it.
Again, I get why you have to keep having trailers, because I literally was just saying with Highguard, like, you didn't do enough. You didn't do, but like at some point it's like too much. It's too much.
Yeah. Also, who's this tall drink of water? Hello.
Speaking of boobas.
And like that. All right. And retweet. All right. Yeah, no, looks good. Looks good. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 announced Metal Gear Solid 4 plus Peace Walker. I guess only I am excited about this.
Yeah, I don't care about this. Sorry.
I think the exciting thing is like MGS4 is now no longer alone in PS3 land.
True.
It's free, which is awesome. I'm happy for the diehard MGS fans out there. I still got to play through them all. So,
looks so good.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's awesome.
Yeah, MGS4 is a game that I'm very excited about because I do have very fond memories of it. Again, as someone who their first Metal Gear they beat was Delta. This was one when I was a kid. I was watching my brother play, but he wouldn't let me use his copy. So Dan, yet again, king of Costco, also king of hoarding games and not letting his brother share. And then shout out to Peace Walker as well, a game that I really wanted to get into, but my brother had it on his PSP and he wouldn't let me play it. So, Dan, go fuck yourself.
Out August 27th, by the way.
Yep. Can't wait. Very excited. Then this was like the Konami block. Mm-hmm. Darwin's Paradox. This is the little squid platformer. Octopus. Has his own. Sorry, what did I say?
Squid.
Tomato. It has its own Metal Gear Solid like variant level or whatever have you. Demo out tomorrow, and it's also, I believe, out in August. If I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Go back to that screenshot of him, because how many likes does he have?
Who? Oh, him?
That one. Yeah.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So
6.
not an octopus.
What?
I think he's supposed to be an octopus, but that's not 8 legs.
You are totally right.
So that's a squid.
Can I tell you something?
What?
Can I prepare a hot take?
Uh-huh.
This is where I think zoologists get up their own ass a little bit. You gotta come back to reality. Squid and octopus, they're the same thing. Duck and geese, same thing. Alligator, crocodile, same thing. We don't need to put them in separate categories. They're the same thing. Crocodiles are alligators.
I think that's fundamentally wrong.
I think you're not correct.
Well, take it up with my good
think
friend.
One can survive in the other's biome, if I'm not mistaken, but it's okay.
Then it's a cold alligator versus a hot alligator.
One is water. One is mostly water. One is mostly land, I think.
Land alligator, water alligator.
Nile crocodile.
I'm solving so many problems.
Stitch in my side. The cold one.
The cold one, man. He's wearing a sweater. All right, here's the one everybody cares about. Okay, ready for this one? Squidward looks cute, but Castlevania Belmont's Curse announcement trailer on the 40th anniversary. We get the developers of Dead Cells and the latest Prince of Persia game. Motion Twin. Evil Empire.
Is so funny because last night I was literally talking to Mr. Light because I don't remember which Castlevania game it was, but there is a point, I think it was in college, where he was like obsessed with the Castlevania game. And I remember him like trying to get all the collectibles and do all the things and stuff. And this is on Xbox before we even had a PlayStation. So there is like, he wasn't even trying to get trophies and stuff at that point. And I was just talking to him like, oh, it would be cool if there was like a Castlevania game that we could play again together. Cause I remember how much he loved that one. And now here we are.
Dude. And have you ever played Dead Cells Light?
No.
Oh, you're in for a treat. They're very difficult, but oh my God, they are so rewarding. They're they're roguelites, right, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah. First roguelite I fell in love with. Truly the first indie game that I adored. And now they're making a Castlevania game, Kyle Stevenson.
Yeah, and I think the reason they are getting to make this is because the Castlevania DLC from Dead Cells a few years ago was awesome, from what I've heard. So I love
Amazing.
that. This looks incredible.
And out 2026. If I'm not like,
and it's
We've
also
only
if I see in that description correctly, this is following I think Castlevania 3 or something in the timeline or something like that.
set 23 years after Castlevania Dracula's Curse. Yeah.
So it's canon.
Awesome. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. It looks phenomenal. Like this, I don't even know what my game of show is. There are so many really great games here, man. Truly. Man, if you hated this state of play, you're really miserable. Like I am so scared to go onto social media and to see people go mid-show. It's like, do you like games? No, of course you don't. You know, it's like these people.
Especially from PlayStation. How long have we? I'll save it till later.
Yeah, we'll save it for later. I'm triggering myself here. Hey, here's the next one. Kyle Stevenson.
Wow.
I'm scared. Silent Hill Townfall coming 2026. This is the Annapurna joint.
It sure is.
Talk to me about it, guys, because I'm scared of this.
I did get a press release email for this one, I think.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Apparently it takes place in Scotland.
Oh. That's fun.
First person.
It's like Scotland in 96. Hold on, I deleted it. I have to go back and get it.
But look at this perspective, because even when you're holding the gun, you see no reticle. So you're shooting it. It's literally like a guess.
Okay.
And that's terrifying to me.
Here's the email that I got. Fear the truth behind the static. Simon Ordell is called back to the island of St. Amelia to, quote, put things right, encountering a town lying quiet beneath a heavy fog, seemingly abandoned but not at rest. Venturing deeper and driven to understand his connection to the place and its inhabitants, Simon begins to discover fragments of a past rising to the surface. Experienced entirely in first person, Simon must explore, evade, and survive using a limited set of weapons and tools, including the CRTV, a pocket television used to tune into unstable signals. Evasion is tense, combat is frenetic, while narrative-driven puzzles reveal a truth that refuses to stay submerged. Silent Hill Townfall is a full-length, self-contained psychological horror set against the cold, isolated backdrop of Scotland in 1996.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go!
This looks so spooky, scary, and I want out.
I'm sure they went more into it with the transmission show afterwards.
Yeah.
Which I'll watch later. But
and apparently, we'll talk about it in a second. Let's talk about it right now. My word. So that was like the Konami brick. We had like this anime game, but I'm guessing we're not going to talk about that. It's anime, whatever. It's
a new JRPG from Konami.
Oh,
That's exciting.
People who love games like that, it's probably really exciting. That's just not my typical game.
Nah, man, listen, you got enough anime girl cat ear games, okay? We're done. Enough of it. This is a grown-up game now, okay? We're talking about John Wick from Saber Interactive, man. Let's go. Kyle Stevenson, you're shaking your head like we lost the war. We won. We're talking about John Wick now.
I know. Just don't put down other games. How dare you?
I'm done with it.
Hey, I have a press release for this too. Would you like me to read it?
John Wick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're gonna be nice to me?
Yeah, of course I see it.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're thinking he's back. Today at Sony State of Play Showcase, global content leader Lionsgate and best-selling video game publisher and developer Saber Interactive announced a new AAA video game based on Lionsgate's billion-dollar John Wick franchise. Tailored for mature audiences and currently in development for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, the new single-player third-person action game will combine John Wick's unparalleled adrenaline-fueled gun-fu fighting style with Saber's proven reputation for creating thrilling gaming experiences that leave players craving for more. John Wick franchise director Chad Stahelski and star Keanu Reeves are both involved in the game's production, with Reeves signing on to reprise his iconic character's look, voice, and more. Management is here to serve. Created in collaborations, this new game will feature an original gameplay narrative set in the John Wick timeline years before the impossible task. It will expand on the franchise's lore during that time with familiar characters fans already know and love, as well as compelling new ones created specifically for this production.
Wait, tell me this takes place... Wait, tell me we get to do the iconic pencil moment that makes him the Baba Yaga. Freaking tell me that right now.
So here's what I love. Here's what I love about this, okay? Because we get one where it's like, here's James Bond. He's a new James Bond. This is a new origin story. And then, and that looks cool. And I'm not no shade to 007, super excited. But then they're like, hey, it's John Wick. We're not telling you how he becomes. You're f***ing John Wick. He's always been this. I love that. It's just like, no, you're just John Wick and you're just gonna, this, like, I don't know, Kyle, this has to be Sifu, right? Sifu with guns?
I would imagine gameplay-wise, probably pretty damn close.
God, let's go. My word. Like, what do you hoping this game feels like, plays like? And when do you think we're actually seeing it? Because this is Untitled, right? Untitled John Wick game. So this is not something...
Didn't it say 2026 though, or did it not say
nothing? Nothing.
Oh, okay.
So we're ways out.
I say 2027 then.
Okay.
I say 2027. It could just be called John Wick. Genuinely, that could be the title. That could. That's all he needs. That's all he needs. He doesn't need anything else.
My goodness. Love to see it.
The only thing I am confused about, so that press release said this takes place before the first movie. But in this trailer, he uses his suit to deflect the bullets. He gets that for the first time, I thought, in the John Wick movies. So that doesn't fully line up.
Sure.
But that's just a nitpicky thing.
Yeah.
It could be just like the prototype of that suit. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And again, this is a weird thing of what I love games go into movies and TV, where the movie and TV people are now going to games and making sure that it is accurate to what the movies are.
Yeah, the fact
having
that Keanu
Chad
Reeves
and Keanu
voice,
here
like,
is...
it would not have been the same if it wasn't.
Yeah, agreed.
It would also be cool. There is a scene in, this is not a spoiler, but there is a scene in John Wick 4 that is recorded intentionally to feel like a video game. It would be cool if they had a scene like that in the game.
Yeah.
Like it's a top-down scene. That would be cool.
Yeah.
You're muted, Joe.
Oh, no, I was just reacting to a gunshot over and over again. I'm all in, man. This looks amazing. Yes, sign me up. Oh, my God. In news only I care about, Bungie Marathon looks like a bit of like a story overview trailer, mood trailer. We hear Jennifer English's character, and oh my God, the actor that plays Arthur Morgan as well. He's like calling out for help.
Gene Clark, I think.
Yeah, there you go, Roger Clark. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, we're gonna find out what the hell happened on SETI 4. Fun fact that I learned because I'm getting amped for Marathon, so I'm going on like YouTube channels to go like story of Marathon. Do you know who is canonically in the lore of Marathon? What famous person?
No.
Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is canonically a part of the Marathon lore. Again, that's what this YouTuber told me. Practically ChatGPT, but it has to be true, and I just found that to be funny. Out March 5th, obviously, so we're weeks away. The server stress test, I'm trying to get a hold of when it goes live. Oh, you're not going to find out. This is the trailer. I believe it's February 26th to the March 6th. March 2nd. Yeah. Which that's quite a bit, right? That's that's a while. And yes, okay. And also we're already starting to see streamers play it. So right now the Burnt Peanut is playing Marathon. So cool. Yeah, go give that a look.
Wait, but how?
Apparently they gave him access. Maybe this is a premium, like a premiere thing, but apparently, I just saw it on the homepage, so it must be true.
That happens. Sometimes they reach out to big creators and let them play before anyone else.
Marathon, let's go. I'm amped. I love that we're excited about, or at least the feel is we're excited about Marathon again.
That actually made me want to play
Great trailer.
I'm not gonna lie, that trailer was great. The whole like, oh, we need saving, and hearing them devolve over time to like we are the monsters or whatever they said, like over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know what reminded me? What was that one sound that was like actually used as like psychological torture to train troops? But it was like march, march, looking right in front of you.
Oh yeah,
like that. The cadence of "We are the monsters." We are like it kind of reminded me of that.
I like that. I like that's a excellent callback. Yeah, because that made me up because I remember that from was it 28 Days Later, Bone Temple or whatever that movie that used. I was like, holy shit, this is tense as all hell. That said, next up, Spider-Man 2 coming to PS Plus Extra, Tekken Dark Resurrection coming to PS Plus Premium in March, Time Crisis in May, Premium Edition. Big Walk on PlayStation Plus this year. Big Walk, Kyle, that's the devs that made...
Yep, I have a press release for this one
Go
too.
for it,
Untitled Goose Game. So Big Walk is from House, Untitled Goose Game, and published by Panic. This is the official announcement. It's coming to PlayStation. It was PC only before this, so... it's going to support cross-platform play, allowing friends to connect between PC or PS5. And if you're wondering what the heck Big Walk is and why you should be excited, it's a co-op multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking. So you're going to be with your friends through a wide open world full of challenges, puzzles, and discoveries. You'll need to work together to find your way around, stay in contact using an assortment of tools and toys, and figure out ways to communicate when you suddenly find yourself speechless. It's goofy, it's fun, it's just an excuse to hang out in a video game, and it looks like a real fun time.
A friend slop game. PlayStation's first.
I hate that term.
Yeah, it sounds negative, but it's fun.
Yeah.
But I like seeing PlayStation do this. It's like, hey, we saw Peak. We're actively looking for games like that to like. So it shows that, yeah, they got the ear to the ground type of thing. I like it.
I'm excited to play this with you guys because I think we would have some chaotic streams in content within Big Walk.
100%. All right. Another look of Saros.
No more, please.
We're done. I've seen enough. I'm in. Housemark. You could do no wrong. Maybe
I know you were on the fence light before because you didn't play Returnal yet.
Mm-hmm.
Sway you at all either way?
It looks cool. I still don't know if it's a me game.
Fair.
I still don't know if it's a me game, but I do think it looks really cool, and I wish it was a me game. So like, it could be. I could try it.
Yeah. Lastly, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Arc System Works joint. Wolverine's in it. Look at him. He looks great. This is actually stellar. I wish I was good at this game.
Please hold.
Yeah.
What is Howard the Duck?
Howard the Duck. Lobby Avatar.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to be a playable character. I was like, whoa.
Digital edition. I was tired of this. But yeah.
It's more than just Wolverine, though. It's magic and...
Magic.
What was the weird robot one? Danger, I think is the name.
Yes. Oh, because on the machines. Yeah.
And I think there's another one. But cool.
Yeah. Cool. August 6th. For you fighting nerds out there, God bless.
Somebody says, is it true that it's $60? I don't know. Let me pull up PS Blog and see if they have it.
Or actually, probably you could look up PSN right now. I'll check a look. Ain't a thing. Next up here is the God of War trilogy remake announced from Santa Monica. So we're getting the original God of War 1, 2, and 3 remade from the ground up. And then we also get the original voice actor as well to reprise his role of Kratos. And man, this guy fucking sold me on this. If I wasn't sold already, I love this. God of War 1 and 2. I mean, we were talking about it last week, I think, like how, like, yeah, we'd love to get back into these games. You in particular, like, you know, want to see what the fuss is back in the PS2 and I think PS3 with the third one, days. So, like, amazing.
Yeah.
But they said very early in development. No gameplay of nothing.
Nope. Tokon is $60, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, nothing on the blog more than what we already said, but this is so exciting. I'm so excited for people like Light who fell in love with 2018 or Ragnarok to experience Kratos' games in not the OG way, because they're great games still, but to be updated and kind of fit the vibes of the new ones is fantastic. I just hope we're not waiting 3 years to play this.
No, I really hope not. I like how they're doing this in-house. Maybe they're doing it with the help of Blue Point.
And TC being back as Kratos?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes. So yeah, awesome. But I do want to see Corey's game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Clock's
Hero Down Under says, what if this is Corey's game?
No. No. Call me if that's it. Because I ain't doing right if that's it. That said, see, I'm almost done right there. The last game shown, God of War, Sons of Sparta from Mega Cat Studios in conjunction with Sony Santa Monica, announced out today. So they're very much going for like the mythology, like, if it was like, if you were looking at a mural of some type of mythological thing on an ancient Greek wall, that's the art style that they're kind of going for, meets a Super Nintendo. For some reason, for me, it just didn't work. I didn't think this showed great at all. Like, you were only showing one, and I'll get the trailer out here. So actually, you know what? But before I start pouring doubt into everybody's brain, Kyle, why did you like it? And I'm broken.
Oh, because it's a new God of War story, right? It's a new God of War thing. I love God of War. I'm going to play all the God of War things. And I'm also a lover of Metroidvanias. So I'm also going to be super excited to play this. From the PS blog, though, this is from the writing team of Santa Monica. So narratively, it's going to be the same kind of quality as Santa Monica mainline God of War games. I understand what you're saying, Joe. Visually, it's different from any God of War game that you might have thought. And I personally am not a big fan of what Mega Cat has made previously.
What games have they made?
They did that WrestleQuest game, the wrestling RPG game. But like, it's Kratos. It's TC Carson back voicing Kratos. Like, I'm kind of in, and I'm very excited. And what do you mean it's out today?
Okay, all right, fair enough. Like, are you on the same wagon here?
I will definitely be giving it a try. This is not typically a me style of game. What is it? A Metroidvania? What's it?
Yeah.
I don't really play Metroidvanias, but I do love God of War. I want more God of War because I've been wanting the remakes, which we obviously just got announced but don't have yet. I want more lore. I want more story of him. I do think it looks like it could be fun. When the Valhalla dropped, I was kind of the same way. I was really excited, but I was hesitant because, again, typically wasn't a me game. That I ended up loving that. I thought that ended up being really cool. So I'm definitely going to try it. I'm going to go in with strong hopes for this one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I will, you know what? I'll hear back from what y'all think about it next week, and then I'll pull the trigger then.
Sure.
There you go. That said, that's been it. That was the state of play. And let me just try to see everybody in chat.
Do you have the poll results?
I'm trying to get the poll results as we speak.
Well, while you're doing that,
yeah.
Shout out PlayStation. You did what I've been asking for such a long time. Give us a freaking show to talk about.
Yeah.
You talked to us. And the fact that we got this and it was jam-packed and it was exciting. And yes, there were some games that weren't for me, and I think there were games that weren't for Lay. I think there were games not for Joe. Same thing for everyone watching. But they talked to us, and they did it without Wolverine. That's huge. They did it without the Horizon game, right?
Right.
They had a lot to talk about. They started with PlayStation Studios. They ended with PlayStation Studios, and tons of really cool third-party games in the middle. I think they crushed this.
Yeah.
Even if this is just a one-year thing, give me big state of plays like this once a year.
Please. Light, what say you? What grade would you give it?
Out of like a 1 through 5, or are we talking letter score?
A letter, if you're a teacher. back in the day. No pluses or minuses. We're getting to the core of it all. We're not playing it safe with.
I'm gonna say overall,
Yeah.
this is an A simply because not every game was for me. Not every game is going to be for everybody else, like Kyle was saying, but they had a good variety of games that they showed. They had a little bit of something for everybody. I feel like in times past, I've complained like, okay, this showcase, there was not a single thing for me. It's all JRPGs. It's all Metroidvanias. It's all whatever. And those I find frustrating. This felt like a really nice mix. Obviously, not every genre is covered, but it felt like a really nice mix from bigger games to smaller games to pixel art style to realistic art style, kind of just a little bit of everything for everybody. And that might make it lower score for some people, but for me, that's what I want out of a showcase. I want something that's keeping me on my toes because I don't know what's going to come next. And while there were some games in here that we knew were probably going to be in here, like Resident Evil, like Saros, for the most part, there was a lot of things in here where we were like, holy shit. And that's really exciting. That's really exciting.
Yeah. I mean, like, Marathon was it for me. Control Resonant. You got John Wick game, Star Wars, Kina. Like, there were so many games, man. You know?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Castlevania by Dead Cells team.
Right. Like, how did I miss that?
Not to mention, all say 2026. These are all, most of the part,
Most of them,
games that had a date or a year is this year, which is nuts.
So that said, how did our live audience think of it? 56% of the users here say it was an A plus show.
All right.
29% said it was B. It was a B show. 13% said C, and only 2% rated it an F, in quotes. I hate myself. That's what I put. If you put F, because come on, if you're rating this an F, you really do.
That's just you want to be a hater, just to be a hater. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Like, I can see the argument for a B. I think C is pushing it, though. I really do. And F is like, fuck you. What the fuck are we even doing right now? What did you expect? What did you genuinely want out of this that was realistic? Again, we're talking about people developing games and pushing games, what their realistic expectations are. You clearly did not have realistic expectations for a showcase or for a state of play if you rated this an F.
I mean, we went, I don't know, close to 20 minutes without a break in between trailers.
Right.
How is that bad? And everything looked good. We started with a Kain sequel. Like, what I don't know. I think, as you said, Late, I think it's just people just want to be on the other side just to be on the other side.
100%. 100%. But hey, listen,
trust us, we will say when something's bad.
Again, I don't think that God of War game looks good, but everything else I was on board with. Yeah, no, there were so many great games, man. And it gets me thinking, okay, so they showed all the games that they're working on this year, which it is a lot, right? Saros, Marathon, Marvel Token, right off the rip, 3 games that are PlayStation Studios games, right? Or XDev games. Like,
and there'll be a show in there. It wasn't at the State of Play.
Right.
Another one.
The show, Wolverine, like, you got 5 exclusives at this point. Like, come on, settle down, relax. Okay, that's almost Xbox level output, and then that's a huge compliment because they're crushing it this year too. So it's like, this is to show you the roadmap of this year. Kyle, I'm gonna say something really bold. PlayStation audience, I know we've been hurt before.
Oh God, what are you about to do?
I think May's the showcase.
No, Joe,
Light. Let me try you this time. I think May or June is the showcase. Okay, let me try both with you two.
We just got one, essentially.
I think we see Intergalactic. I think we see Corey's game. I think we see the big temple stuff at the showcase in May or June.
What month is it right now?
February.
May. How are they typically spaced out?
A good question. Typically, yeah, it's like February, late May, early June is then the other state of play. Then after that is typically September, sometimes August, but usually September late, like during TGS. Or they had one in October once.
I'm gonna say maybe June, depending, like based off of some of the release dates we saw. Because I don't think you want to have another one before a decent chunk of these games come out. Because there's been a lot of them that we've seen too many times at this point. I don't want another one that's just gonna have these same games again. Like I don't want to see Saros again. I don't want to see Pragmata again. I don't want to see Resident Evil again. Obviously, we're going to see 007 again, but I don't want to see 007 again. And that's not because I don't like them or I think they're going to be bad, but we've seen them too much. I'm done with it. We don't need to see it anymore.
We're done.
So I think you wait until a decent chunk of those are out so you can show a new chunk of stuff.
Exactly.
And if you have one too early and it's a lot of these same games, that's when we're getting in DNF territory for a rating because I don't care.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I just don't see them doing a gigantic showcase and so close to SGF when they can just show up on Jeff's stage. Because they have been showing up on Jeff's stage for a while.
But they have to
now.
pay for Jeff's stage.
They do. That's a great point.
So why, like, you could show a big, huge pop on Jeff's stage.
Yeah.
I think I know a huge pop.
Oh God, what are you about to do?
Come on, I had to do it one more time.
She's about to pop a nip, I can tell you that much.
Audio listeners, we're looking at boobies.
We're looking at big old bongos. You know what I'm saying?
From Dead or Alive, not just random bongos.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Thank you for
They are video game bongos from the showcase that they showed us. Okay,
that's right.
They intentionally
knew
on them. They posted a screenshot of them. This is not us just gooning. Okay,
that's right. That's right. This is actually for science. Gosh darn it.
Sure. I mean, I could see it actually.
Now look at your feed. You must have your feed.
Oh, yeah, no, I did. I definitely did. Jesus
well, don't
Christ.
do that. Who knows?
All
Joe
right.
doesn't have safe search on.
No, I do not.
have that filter on.
No, I do not. Obviously, I didn't. All right, continue.
No, I just like could make sense. Yeah, I don't know. Wild times. Wild. We got an over hour state of play, and it was a banger.
So you generally don't think we'll see a showcase in June?
I don't think we're going to see something branded showcase ever again.
Fair enough.
Oh well, that's true too.
Yeah.
I get confused. I get confused.
I know it's confusing, which is why I think like this is the showcase this year.
All right, fair enough. All right, gang. It's time for what you've been playing, guys. While I go do teeth stuff in the door behind us, I got something in my tooth. I don't want to floss in front of you guys. It's gross, but it's been bothering me for 40 minutes. So you guys talk about what games you've been playing while I run. Go.
I thought he said thief stuff. I was like, what are you gonna go steal?
His brother's Costco card.
Ay. Like, we'll start with you. What have you been playing?
The same thing as last week. I'm still playing Cyberpunk. I wanted to do all of the trophies before I did the final end story trophies because you have to do like all the different endings for those trophies.
Yeah.
But I accidentally missed a missable trophy where there's a character you have to save in a main mission. And I didn't do that. And I was looking at the trophy list and I was like, shit, I didn't do that. So then I went back and luckily I had a save right before that mission. So I did that save. But unfortunately, then I had to go all the way through to the ending for that ending because I couldn't reload my current save.
Yeah.
Because then he would. So I had to beat the game. Anyways, I didn't want to do that, but then I had to do that. So that took like way more time. I was playing Cyberpunk through that. Still playing Animal Crossing. I finally have been trying to kick out an Islander for frickin' weeks, and he finally left. So
nice.
I got a new Islander, and I am still playing Yōtei. I think I have a couple, maybe 2 hours left. I just have the main big baddie. That's all I got left.
Awesome.
So I'm excited for that.
I think I mentioned last week that I finished Kain, one of my favorite experiences the last couple of years. You can go read my written review on 61indie.com. I gave it a 9. It's real good, y'all. If you don't want to play it, at least listen to the soundtrack. It's incredible. And then outside of finishing up Cairn, I got a key from Blumhouse for Chrysal, Theater of
Ooh.
Idols. I'm 4 or 5 hours in. I'll have a full review on 6190 when I finish it, but what a great warm-up to Resident Evil Requiem. It is way more Resident Evil than BioShock. It's even got the maps where it shows like if you are missing a collectible, it still stays red, so you know you haven't cleared everything out. The only downside is it feels a little stiff, but some of the puzzles are very, very smart and fun, and the enemies are genuinely terrifying at parts. And I'm happy to report my favorite part about the demo during SGF of like reloading using your health bar, and the bullets are like essentially blood, is still super cool, and managing when to reload and when to keep it for health is really, really fun. It's a good time. It's good. It's not perfect by any means, or but it's really great. So that's what I've been playing that I can talk about.
Oh, okay.
I am dying to go back to The Witcher, but I can't. There's too many things I'm juggling.
I also have a game that's embargoed that I can't talk about yet that we are all involved with, but
Next week, perhaps. Have you been playing anything, or you went first?
I already said.
Okay, cool. Hey, gang, guess what I got? Guess what I got?
Geez. What did you buy?
No. Shit. Well, what's that? I gotta scroll all the way because I got video proof, not video. Well, picture proof. What's that? A screen grabber.
Oh, I know what you're about to share.
Listen, this is important to me. Arc Raiders Platinum.
Nice.
Yay!
The latest update. They're like, hey, listen, we have debugged the trophies. Have at it. So I got the Queen trophy, and then I was like, okay, once I got the Queen trophy down, I was like, we have to do the one hardest one, which is down an encountered player with a snitch drone, which is essentially you throw this grenade and it spawns one of the weaker arc with the minigun, and it shoots that player. But that drone has to down the player for it to count. So it's incredibly difficult. And the reason why I'm telling this story here today is because of how amazing this community is when it wants to be. I was in a game with Fiona on her stream, and I was like, okay, this is the last thing I got to do. We got to find a person. We got to just chuck a whole bunch of these at him, and then we'll revive them. Like, we're not going to kill them for realsies. We'll revive them afterwards, right? Because Fiona very much a pacifist. And we ran into this group, and they're very friendly. They're like, hey, guys, what's going on? We're doing the main event. You guys want to join us? I go, actually, I got a strange request. I need to down one of you with one of these things for the trophy. And they're like, huh? Oh, okay, yeah, man, I'll help you out. And so we jump down the wall, we run, and like they're guarding us, we're guarding them, so we're not double crossing. I go, okay, so this is weird. I gotta shoot you in the foot, you shoot me in the foot. Ready? And we shoot each other. I go, okay, good. I throw it at him. I run away. It spawns, downs him. I go, okay, I'll defib you. And then he goes, oh no, one of my friends is going to, because he thinks I'm gonna hit him. I'm like, no, I got it. Don't worry. And I help him up, and he's like, all right, well, have a good one, sir.
That's lovely.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. All right. That said, that's what I've been playing. And but before we go, you want to prepare the drop, Kyle? Is the drop ready? Or
I'm ready.
All right. Prepare the drop. Here are the latest steals and deals coming to the PlayStation storefront.
This is for next week. Obviously, we got a new God of War game today.
Yeah.
Little Gator game in the Dark DLC launched today.
Excellent.
We've got Reanimal on Friday. Big weekend games. But next week, for PlayStation 5, starting February 17th, we have Avowed on PS5. Under the Island, also on the 17th. Calamity Angels, Special Delivery, Vampire Therapist, and Aerial Knight's Drop Shot all launching on the 17th.
Hot dang.
February 18th is Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. And then there's some Monster Hunter Wilds bullshit happening on February 18th, according to releases.com. And then on February 19th, we have Styx, Blades of Greed. Death Howl comes out on the 19th for PlayStation, previously only PC only, I think. Death Match Love Comedy launches on the 19th. Wizman's World Try. Love Eternal, which is from Yeastbird Games. Soul Slinger, Envoy of Death, launches on the 19th. Showgunners, Backrooms Level X, Park Ranger Simulator, Kletka, Outpath, Manarins, and Neva Prologue. All are next week on the 19th. And then I believe the 20th would be the last one. Yeah, February 20th is Ease X Proud Nordics, Paladins, and Prize Fighter Heavyweights. Tons of things coming to PlayStation.
Hot dang, hot dang. Whew, let me tell you guys something. Can I say something right here, right now? That piece of the two things. That piece of steak caught in between my teeth, bothering me for 55 minutes. Really kept it together most of that. Second off, I thought the video. I thought, listen. I want to be honest. I'm an honest man at heart. You know me. When I unbookmarked the boobs, there was another video. I was like, oh, is that actually a goon post of mine? And I went back. No, it's just the Halloween slutty Jason or Mike Myers chasing after the girl.
Okay.
I was like, whew, almost dodging a bullet there. I'm like, I'm not into blondes. I was caught off guard. All right. That said, any questions this week, Kyle Stevenson?
Oh, I didn't prep questions. I didn't have enough time, so I'm not sure.
Fair enough. So there you go.
Hit us with the questions next week.
There you go. So yeah, that's been the trophy room this week. Everybody, we love y'all. Keep your wits about you. Keep hunting and keep playing PlayStation. See you guys.
Bye. I love you.